What's up, everybody? It's your boy JD back again with another video. Y'all know what time it is. It's time to hop back in that greatest estate developer. So we about to go and get into it, see what's in store for us today. But before we do, make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Want to take your support even further? Patreon link is in the description below. Also, join our Top Game membership and hit the notification bell so you can notified every time I upload a video or go live on each channel. So let's go ahead and get into it, man. Let's wind back to when we first arrived at the village. It's ridiculous. This is ridiculous. Unnecessary. All they did was hug each other, but the power was enormous. If I was caught between them, I would have turned to smithereens. You would be absolutely correct. If I get 120 workers like that, our productivity would increase by hundreds of times. And another thing that caught my eye, Father Ayarasha brought back the head of the queen ant. I'm so proud of you. Fantastic, my son. In celebration today, we will be a grueling leg day. He looking like, the fuck? What are they doing with those priceless objects? They probably pillaged some village or just picked them up somewhere. But they don't see them any more than fitness tools. That's why I made a contract with the tribe chief to get the worker orcs and their treasure. So the contractor will build a sock bingo for the client, and the contractor will receive the fitness tools as payment. However, fitness equipment made of stone will be provided in their place. What is this sock bingo? Yet another thing I've never seen nor heard of. You know how at the royal palace there are mages who use ice magic to preserve food. This is like a building that can do the same thing, but without the help of magic. And where did you learn that? You know, at a student society. A student society, my lord. I don't want to How come there are so many things you don't know? Anyway, build a song bingo. We need that rock. It's called granite, and it is extremely strong. It does not seem like it would come loose very easily. You're right. It's hard. Pause. And there's no dynamite here. But we do have something else instead. We have a human dynamite. Lovely. That's what everybody wants to hear. There he goes again with that look. He's going to use me again. There was this one important episode in the book, Night of Blood and Iron, Nameron's Wall. A city trapped within a powerful evil magic force field. Inside the city were thousands of refugees that Javier needed to save. By then, Javier had already attained Swordmaster status and could form up to 4 mana circles. But even he could do nothing but helplessly watch the refugees have their mana sucked out of them. I must save them, even if it cost me my life. And without even realizing, he created his lethal skill, 1 circle, to protect the mana heart. And the remaining 3 circles are smashed together. Mana Blast. From then on, this Mana Blast will become one of the Night of Blood and Iron signature moves, along with the Ashran core technique. Don't you think you can do something like that? Tell me honestly, my lord, how do you know about things like this? No, really, the thought just came to me. Look at these eyes. Do they look like the eyes of a liar? I mean, yeah. Oh wow, our little Javier's heart is rather dark. Anyway, just try it. Wow, it'd be so cool if your swordsmanship evolved. I know you are doing this because you want to get something out of me. Come on, whatever could you mean? I just want what you want. It's a win-win. If it really is possible, it will be good for me as well. So let me try it. If this works, I'll get so much more work out of him. 1 circle to protect the mana heart, and the remaining 2 are mobilized. Release. Such a quick learner. Got it on the first try? Did you anticipate this outcome as well? Nope, not at all. I'm sorry. Very sorry. Well, regardless, your thinking proved to be correct this time as well. So, is it now time for me to do some work for you? Well, his approval rating went up. As you very well know, I am a knight. I train with my sword to protect my master, not to use it for construction. You don't have to thank me. I was not thanking you at all. After that, construction went at a lightning pace. Javier sliced up blocks of granite while Padong transported them. If you pick it up like that, you would throw your back out. Move, human. Let me show you how it's done. I didn't even ask them, but the orcs took up the job on their own, like some gym addicts. At this rate, we'll finish 5 times faster as planned. Now, all we need is some ice and insulation. Javier, those 5 men went out to fetch some insulation. How many days has it been? 3 weeks to the day. That is more than enough for a trip there and back, right? One of two things may have happened. Either the men are being lazy and taking their time, or something happened to them. Let's go look for them. Please allow me to complete this mission on my own. We do not know what misfortune has befallen them. The heir to the station knot. How many times do I have to tell you? I am the man in charge. I am responsible for all my workers. Then let us go. This is the special glove I have made for our men, and this is the straw for the insulation. Master Lloyd, what? Over there seems off towards the Probia Gorge. How so? The flow of mana seems unnatural, I suppose. The feeling is very faint, so I am not entirely sure. Probia Gorge. There definitely was an episode in the Night of Blood and Iron about it. Javier, let's go. There's no time to lose. Do you suspect something, my lord? Our men may already be dead. He like, what gives you that indication? So, this is Luplin's dungeon. A place Javier tackles early on in the book. I think it was at the secret hideout of the dark sorcerer named Nupelin, right? How dare you lay a hand on my property, soldiers? This is a violation of my property rights. Even a death penalty will be generous. My lord, please follow behind me. Huh? Wait. And circle. See, you almost got yourself killed. A magic booby trap? Javier, are you sure you're a knight? How can you not think there might be traps like these around? In the book, Javier gets caught in the first trap, and he enters the dungeon covered in wounds. But our Javier doesn't get caught again. And that is because you thought the flow of mana in this area is a bit off, right? Try focusing on being more in tune with that sense. Mana usually has a uniform concentration in the air. So where there is a booby trap planted, there will be an unnatural cluster of mana. This way. Okie dokie, you're good at this. He always avoids a straight answer with lies, but there is no doubt. Lord Frontera knows exactly what is happening now, and what will happen in the future. But how? I do not feel any significant mana or special energy coming from him. No, let me focus on the task at hand right now. We must rescue those soldiers at once. Harpo, who this? A trap went off? Intruders. Are they here to rescue the men I abducted a while ago? Well, I'm sure they are dead. Preparations are finally complete. I hope this time the experiment will succeed. You ain't gotta be dragging a man by the hair though. That's kind of a little overboard. A pinnacle connected to the underworld, a sickle soaked in blood for 100 days, and a young human. It's perfect. Hey, you! Don't you touch my stuff, I'll kill you, alright? Okay. Seriously? There are hundreds of traps. It's sleeping gas that can knock out an elephant. I'll have 2 more for the sacrifice. Energizer. He like, the hell you will. And since Javier tried every insomnia remedy available, He is immune to all forms of sleeping medication. And if I shovel in there like this, just like a mole, I should mock him about this next chance I get. Javier, get in there. But wouldn't the gas would just flow back in though, right? One would assume, correct? Hi there. I bet you've never seen an entrance like this before. What kind of monster is this? Okay. My reincarnation spell keeps failing, but I've created this extremely strong ghoul as a byproduct. There is no way you would even get a single scratch on its steely skin. This was going to be pretty tough, Javier. Its weakness is its legs, huh? Or you can just do that. You can just do what Javier's doing. Either or. So much for the legs. Even Laura like, okay. You use some mana blast to cut that thing in half, but that's not even in the book. Hey, sometimes you gotta go off script. Sometimes you gotta go off script, people. They're gonna kill me? There's no way I can beat these two. Hey, you set my construction back by weeks because you abducted my men. How are you gonna make up for this? I'll get on my hands and knees. I just need to get out of this alive. Forgive me, sire. Please spare me. Shut it. I don't care about your apologies. So how are you going to pay me? This cave is full of valuable tools for sorcery. I will give you everything. Really? So you're saying that everything here is mine? Yes, sire. Take it all. Master Lord, the men are all worn out, but they seem fine otherwise. Good. A few more days and they would have starved to death. What were you planning to do with them? Well, I was researching how to bring back the dead. Is that even possible? And what would you do if you could? I was trying to bring back my dead wife and child. I worked as a sorcerer in my lord's castle, and my family and I lived an ordinary life. No, it was not ordinary. It was a happy life. So very, very happy. But the lord I was serving, that fiend, tried to steal my wife away from me, so I planned to run away with my family. But he tracked us down and, stop, enough of your sloppy story. So, if you did bring your wife and kid back to life, do you think they'll say, thank you for killing hundreds of innocent people to bring us back? Seriously? But look at the gore you made. All of the people sacrificed to make that thing their lives, families, and happiness, and none of that matter. All because you have some tragic story. No matter how you spin it, it won't change who you really are. You utterly crush the happiness of others, people who are just like you. You are a serial murderer. I'll come back with my men to pick up these tools. If you try to hurt anyone again, there will be no mercy. I mean, you just letting them off with a little slap on the wrist. I mean, hey. Thank you so much, sir. In the novel, Javier forgives Lupelin and forces him out of his laboratory. And then, Lupelin goes on to kill hundreds or more and alters his own body. He becomes this annoying villain that Javier fights over and over again. And the reason I'm walking away from him while knowing all of this is because, Javier gonna kill him. I told you, no mercy now, didn't I? It was at this moment he realized he fucked up. It's because I knew he would do this from the start. Hey, you asshole, where did your manners go? Your bow needs to be 90 degrees. There was this old guy who would get on me over nothing, cursing for no reason. Every time he acted out like that, I would say, I'm sorry, I'll be more careful, sir. Learn some manners, you little shit. Kids these days don't learn any fucking manners. Hey, I ain't gonna lie though, a lot of kids these days do not have manners. That is facts. That is kind of facts right there. If I treat him with respect, one day he will return it. I held back every time thinking like that. What happened with that guy, you ask? He took me for some weak pushover. Just ignore him. Forget about him. Just let it go and it'll all be over. If you blow up now, things will only get worse. Inner peace. Inner peace. His parents must be so fucking ashamed to have a kid like him. Hey, sometimes you gotta give him the old 1-2 buck on my shoe, fam. What's going on? You beat the dog shit out of him, too. Even as I was beating him to a pulp, I was thinking, oh, I'm screwed. And then, what happened? Yeah, but he minded his own goddamn business, didn't he? He minded his own goddamn business after that. I finally had peace. There are clearly times when violence must be stopped with violence. You think that we shouldn't sink to their level. Is that why in Korea, murderous attackers and fraudsters are only given a slap on the wrist because they also have rights? Don't make me laugh. Villains deserve a punishment befitting of a villain. Hey, no issues here. No issues here. I'm all about getting get backs. You're going to pass out. Give me your bags. No, sir, I can handle it. If you pass out, I have to carry both you and your bags. Now hand it to me. You too, and you, give them here. But my lord, that's an order. Give them to me. We will carry them, Master Lord. You shouldn't have to carry out. If I hear another word, knowing is getting a bonus. Now let's go. They're like, oh, touching. I can't tell if he doesn't just want to be. Oh, I can't tell if he just doesn't want there to be any more way to carry him, or if he actually is worried about them. I have absolutely no idea. Oh, trust me, he's worried. He's worried about them for the wrong reasons. But to these men, I suppose that doesn't matter right now. For them, Master Lord is a leader they can trust and follow. The rescue soldiers have been deeply moved by your actions. Through their words, this movie episode will soon spread far and wide. Wasn't this a rewarding experience? Rewarding experience? If the reward isn't money, I'm not interested. Of course you're not. That's too much like the right thing, isn't it? So this is a suck bingo. It is only a little bit cooler than outside, so the meat will spoil, which will lead to muscle loss. Of course, that's the case now. We don't have any ice in here yet. This place isn't finished. Ice, or arsenal is what that is. There is no ice in this hot wasteland. If we don't have any, we can just make some. How? Somehow. You're like, uh-huh. Lord like, uh-huh. Did I bring a con man back? What's the story? The queen ant all alive too? Ross is not as stupid as you thought he was. Shut up, I never thought that. Those are your thoughts. Nuh-uh, they aren't mine. You did think he was a fool. I did not. He's a very important customer. He was about to say he's a very important pushover. What are you talking about? Lloyd saved Arash. I shouldn't think of him as a bad man. Let me know if you need any help. Sure thing, don't you worry. Just wait and we'll be done soon. So how do you plan on making ice? That's a good question. He like, that is a very good question. I have no idea. No idea. What should we do? That look, he really doesn't have a plan? You made a contract with him without a plan for how to do it? Were you planning to defraud them? Hey, you listen here, Javier. Do you know what unsuccessful people have in common? Oh, I can't do this because of that. I can't do that because of this. Because of this reason and that reason. Let's not do this. They find a million reasons not to do something without even trying. But the people who succeed, those people start things and figure them out somehow. Now that is innovation. That is the mind of an entrepreneur. Javier like, come up with a plan. Nope, no way. Not a chance. Those people are 1,000 times more likely to fail than succeed. He like, I gotta figure this out. Okay, first, let's make a giant ice cube mold. Get one spadong and bongo. Get the water from the lake to fill the mold. We're ready to go. This world has ice magic. How does it work? Through magic, so they use magic to manipulate mana and change the arrangement of it at will. I definitely felt it. Every day while I train in absorbing mana, there are different types of mana in the natural world, all with different properties. So I take that and change it like this, and now we have magic. He like that. That's it. That's it right there. Of course, I don't know how to wield mana at will. Hey, this way, over here. But I can do something similar. Ashran core technique. Absorb mana. I'll absorb only the warm mana and leave the cold mana. Wait, I did it the other way around. Go back. Not as easy as I thought. Start things and figure them out somehow. How irresponsible. How reckless. At least that is what I thought. But he is figuring out a way. As if he's showing off. I guess there's no stopping him. You gotta develop a new application for the Ashran core technique. Ashran core technique double circle level 2. Few days later. You made ice? All we need to do now is put the insulation in here and we're done. Amazing. Now we won't have to throw out any meat and we won't have to hunt every day. In celebration, today will be Triceps Day. Call everyone to the square. He's like, see, I told you. I told you. Well, I told you. Didn't I tell you? Didn't I tell you I was going to do what I did, what I set out to do, when I did it, when I did it? Didn't I tell you? The mind of an entrepreneur. You're right. He like, all right, I yield. I yield. You're right. You're so right. The mind of an entrepreneur. We, the Sand and Steel Tribe, feel a deep gratitude to you, Lord the Human. You are too kind. I was merely fulfilling the terms of our contract. Lord Frontier receives 120 orc warriors. We orcs are different from you humans. We do not just take things for granted because of a contract. When we are grateful, we show it. Therefore, I, Akush of the Sand and Steel Tribe, will make a vow to you, Lord. From this moment, I declare the family of the Lord Frontier and the Sand and Steel Tribe blood brothers. The Frontiers are, I'm not commenting on their stance. The Frontiers are our friends. An enemy of the Frontiers is an enemy of our tribe. If anyone should cause you trouble, we will be at your side. The tribe has opened up. The Orc tribe has accepted you as a true friend. The Orc's approval rating of you has risen, increasing your RP. Special bonus RP for helping the tribe open up, plus 100. Long live the Sand and Steel Tribe. When we arrived back in town after the long and arduous journey, the townspeople were understandably frightened. No wonder, with 120 friendly, muscular orcs entering the town. I should issue an announcement to try to quell their fears. For starters, people think orcs are scary. Even the Baron, who knew why I went to see the Orc tribe, was frozen in fear when he saw them in person. And there was an unexpected bonus. The story of you defeating the Dark Sorcerer and rescuing the soldiers is spreading throughout the land. The people are praising your valiance and courage. Plus 300 RP. Forget the praise, but come to Papa RP. First things first, the Baron said he would find some wealthy merchants for the Orcs exercise experiment. Now all we have left to deal with is the Dark Sorcerer's tools. Hey look, it's a Dragon Ball. Is there anything of monetary value? I'm not sure. I'm looking first to see if there is anything we can use before selling it. Wait, what's this? I need to head to the mine. I'll leave you to tidy up the rest. Tortoise? Where's Tortoise? You were looking for me, my lord. Ah, there you are. I have some good news. You remember the terms of our contract. The bit about working for 520 years, which was absolutely outrageous, I must say. Absolutely outrageous. Nobody's going to live that goddamn long. Nobody's going to live that goddamn long. You should be ashamed. Yes. If you think about it, that was ridiculous, right? That clause was a bit of a joke. Now he gets it. I'm glad you finally get it. I'm glad you get it, my boy. But now you don't have to worry anymore. What are you talking about? There's a spell that can turn a corpse into a ghoul I can control. That means you can work the whole 520 years. Isn't that exciting? Sounds fun, right? Lord, you evil son of a bitch. You evil son of a bitch. So you gon' turn this man into a ghoul. You gon' turn this man into a ghoul so he can work the whole 520 years? That's what you ran to this mine while this man was, bro. I swear to God, go to hell. Go to hell, Lord. Yes, you are the only one excited about this poor soul. Oh my gosh, this poor soul. Oh, I am so sorry for you, my boy. Keep up the great work. You can do it. The ruler of the world is impressed by you and would like to offer you a position. Oh, snap. I can't with Lord, bro. Oh, I can't. This man really ran all the way down there. Be like, hey, you remember that 520 years contract? Yeah, that was stupid, right? It was a joke. However, I found a book. My boy. We can change that real quick. Disgusting. Disgusting behavior. Now we need to discuss some things with the Baron. He isn't here. Pardon me, the Baron is in the reception room. He has some guests. Which guests? Mr. Shiloh and Mr. Meatloaf. Oh, lay back. What is with that face? So, Baron, as you already know, our policy is to receive the principal of the loan in a single payment. However, just this once, we'll make a special arrangement so you can repay 10% of the principal. That is, if you hand over the rights to the mine. Why are you not answering us, Baron? It will reduce your interest payment. This would be good for you, would it not? My lord. It's Lord. May I enter? Oh, yes, please come in. Oh my, it has been a while. I do hope you have both been well. If you are thinking about threatening us again, you can buzz off. Here, we have an official invitation. Oh, of course you do. You are intellectuals after all. I couldn't help but overhear your amazing offer you are giving us. May I be so bold to suggest an offer of my own? What? I do not care for an offer from you. Going forward, we will repay your debts in smaller tranches. You will, of course, lower the interest accordingly. I said I did not want to hear it. How dare you? So you two can spit out crappy offers, but I can't? Well, that makes me angry. Who dares to anger my Frontera brother? Lloyd is goddamn devil. Anyone who causes trouble for the Fronteras will be destroyed with the full force of the Sand and Steel tribe. Come on, my friend. Who's angering who? No, it sounded like they were shouting at Lloyd. No, he just has a loud voice. Don't worry about him. Now, about my offer, what do you think? Should you refuse it, you might hurt my feelings. If you hurt Frontera's feelings, I will tear you to pieces. If I had things my way, I would cancel the day completely, but that would be a crime, so we'll have to make do with these changes. Yes, thank you. The on-dog construction business is gradually expanding and the mining of soft coal is going smoothly. We'll be able to pay off the debts in no time. And, as the one named on the contract, please keep it safe. However, we do have one big problem. If we don't solve this, it will be serious. These guys eat 10 times more than a normal human. The cost of feeding them is huge, so if this continues, we may gain more debt. He like, yeah, so do me a favor and figure that part out for your boy. Just as I thought, the orcs are the best miners. Where is it? Is that orc over there? He's been working for 24 hours non-stop. Get him out of here. I don't want to see him back here until tomorrow. I don't want to rest. I'm going to work out my muscles. With an unbelievably fitness and an insatiable thirst for work, our productivity has increased by more than tenfold. Wages? You mean money? We orcs have no need for money, and they refuse to be paid. However, us orcs only ask that our bellies be full. That's easier said than done. We must increase tax revenues exponentially. We need that money to buy the meat for the orcs. If we consider the productivity of the mines, we will never lose money. I understand what you're saying, but you know how the people live at the moment. It's already a struggle for them. We cannot increase their taxes. Raising taxes endlessly for no reason would be like robbery. Who would be willing to work hard if it was all going to be taken away? That way, tax revenues will fall and we would be facing a loss. I know that. So then how do you suppose to raise taxes? That's simple. We need to have the people make lots of money. The forgotten northern lands. We'll transfer the Maritz wetlands into farmlands. And then we give that land to the people. Let them farm to their heart's content. Make a killing so that they can pay tons of taxes. This land has been abandoned for hundreds of years. How will people farm here? I have a plan, just you wait. At least I need to say that I do. This isn't going to be easy. Terrain is big and will have lots of variables. I need to build something that can drain the water even when it rains. I have no choice. It's time for the old-fashioned way. If I do this, crap, that didn't work. This spot is too high. And over there, crap, that doesn't work either. And he's been doing this all day and all night. How many days? 21, my lord. He has not been resting or eating properly. Shall I stop him? No. Although I am his father, I used to hate him. I wonder when he would ever become a man, if it was even possible. But now, as if by a miracle, he is a different man and working to help the land. I may not be able to help him, but I do not want to be an obstacle. A wise decision, my lord. The current Master Lord is the type of person to never give up until he keeps his word. Baron's Frontier's approval rating of you has increased. You have received 20 RP. It's draining. The water is draining away. That money, that tax money will flow in like this water's draining. Show me in that sweet golden honey. Money. And we passed out. That took a lot of work, but it wasn't that bad, especially compared to staying up all night doing part-time construction work. Your efforts have had a major impact on the special skill architectural design. You have unlocked a new skill. Design skill option 3, simulation mode. Data obtained for surveying the land is used to create a virtual simulation. Why are you only telling me about this now? I worked my butt off for an entire month. Oh, come on. You just said it wasn't that bad. I was just saying that. It was actually really, really hard. Only knowledge you have acquired yourself are enhanced with skills. This is all because of your wish. When I first got here, you mentioned my wish then, didn't you? I still don't understand you. I don't know what my wish had to do with me coming to this world. I just wanted to get through college, get my license, get into a good company, and not have to worry about money. That was all I wished for. Those were merely goals. A wish is something much more intense. A wish transcends all time and space. If you're going to keep talking nonsense, let's stop. I have so much to do. Bengal Padong, would you like to meet a new friend? Stage 1 of the Maritz Wetlands Reclamation Project. I'm going to need you two to get rid of all the water from the wetlands. That's too big of a job for the two of you. Of course it is. That's why I'm going to get you some new friends right now. I'm going to use all the RP I have and get as many summons as possible. Show me the summons game screen. 100 RP. The RP increased by 1.5 times each turn, so I can get 4 summons. I don't need any special skills. I just need ones who can get big like Padong and Bongo to carry the water. Dude, this thing is so noisy every time. You ain't had to hit him like that though. Hamong? A hippo? No, wait. A water guzzling hippo? Hey, sorry to interrupt, but could I have your instruction manual? Yeah, I'm used to it by now. You don't get bigger with sunflower seeds. So, I really did get a dud this time. Nah. Well, did you get a dud? That's a great question. Did you get a dud? But that's it for today's video, man. Hope you guys enjoy. You did. Make sure to drop a like, sub to the channel. Let me know what you guys think about everything that happened in the comment section below. Also, you guys want to keep up with me, Twitch, Twitter, Discord links, all of that is in the description as well. And I will catch you guys next time. Peace.